So, how does a spiritual awakening feel? In this video, I'm going to answer that question from what I've discovered in my own experience. For those of you that are newly awakening or maybe in the middle stages, so that you can know one, what to look out for, and two, that you're not alone in what you're going through. Hi, I'm Nikki from HereToWakeUp.com, and I help people stay accountable and connected to Divine Spirit on their awakening journey. I've been spiritually awakened for 15 years now, self-realized for 10, and I'm here to help and to be of service to kind-hearted souls that are ready to progress. So if that's you, welcome to my channel, The Healthy Wealthy Recluse. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Make yourself at home. And I also want to say thank you so much to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. On this channel, I make videos about spiritual wealth, healing, and relationships. So if you find that you like it here, let me know in the comments and consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Even dislikes help the channel. So thank you so much for watching all of this video. Okay, back to the topic. How does a spiritual awakening feel? It can feel like a bunch of different things at different times, since awakening tends to happen in stages. So, how it feels basically depends on where you're at in the awakening process. And it's not a linear process either, it's kind of all over the place, even though there are loosely defined stages. So, it can feel frustrating, disillusioning, disheartening, and isolating at certain times, especially at the beginning. But it also feels mind blowing, every great adjective that you can think of. And then other times it can feel like all of those feelings all at the same time, because it can really be a lot. When you are going through a spiritual awakening and you still have to show up for your 3D life and for your 3D relationships, it's a lot for you, and it's also a lot for the people around you who love you and care about you and may not understand what's going on, right? It can be a lot for everyone involved, but especially for you that's going through it, it's a lot. The spiritual path is not that easy, especially at the beginning, and it's not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of discipline involved, a lot of healing. So sometimes, you are going to feel bad and amazing at the same time. And I know that there are, certain schools of thought that say you can only feel one feeling or one emotion at a time. But in my experience, when I was going through this, I was able to feel multiple emotions simultaneously. It's kind of like, how in music, when you hear someone sing a note, you're not just hearing that one note. They're not just expressing or producing that one note. They're also producing harmonics and overtones. So when you hear that one note, you're hearing all of these things that are being simultaneously produced by that singer, by that voice. Also, if you think about how, you know, from a certain perspective, we exist multidimensionally and we have the ability to, you know, express multiple levels of consciousness simultaneously. When you think of it like that, you can see how it is possible to experience more than one emotion at the same time. The whole point is on this journey, at certain points, you can experience, overwhelming emotions. And, you will. You can and you will. Okay? You will. Until you get to that place of consistent peace and contentment. And you will get to that place. There's more to say about this. This is just like a short introductory kind of video. I don't have time to properly get into it the way I want right now at this exact moment. So in part 2 of this video, I will elaborate. And if you're interested, I have a 3-part video series that talks about some of my spiritual journey. It's called My Spiritual Journey to Success. And the iCard link to part 1 is on the screen right now if you want to take a look. So thank you so much for watching and listening. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you. So stay tuned for the next video and remember to love yourself because that's the real wealth. Take care.